Welcome back, my friends. We are here in Valrayo because we need to talk to Josephine. We're going to be doing her quest, and I think, sorry. What is a seeker of truth? Really, what are they? We need to talk to Josephine. I think we're going to do Josephine and Sarah and start and hopefully finish Blackwell's quest. We'll see how much time it takes.
Do you know where this noble wanted to meet us?
I do. The Comte Boisvert's invited us to his mansion, not far from here. I pray he clears up the deaths of my messengers, as promised.
Lead the way.
For those of you who don't remember, because it has been a while, Josephine was attempting to reestablish her family as landed traders in Orlais, and someone killed her messengers, and this Comte Boisvert said that he had information about why it occurred. And that's where we're going to meet him. He only wanted to meet if he could have Lennon there and get the political clout of meeting the Inquisitor. Oh, this place is so Orlesian.
Welcome, my friend.
Thank you for seeing us, Comte Boisvert.
The honor is mine.
Oh, good shot.
Please, sit. It's an honor to assist two such distinguished guests.
I hope helping us doesn't endanger you.
Hardly. Even a brush with someone as well known as yourself can become a great asset in Valroyo. Giving you the identity of those who murdered Lady Montile's messengers seemed the least I could do. Have you heard of the House of Repose?
The Assassin's League?
My contacts obtained a copy of a document in the archives. Contract for life.
The House of Repose is hereby sworn to eliminate anyone attempting to overturn the Montilier's trading exile in Orlais.
They're not just after your messengers, Josephine. They'll try for you, too.
I am afraid so, yes.
The contract was signed by a noble family. The Du Paraquets.
But the Du Paraquets died out as a noble line over 60 years ago.
Indeed. But the contract was signed 109 years ago.
How can a family try to kill you after they died out?
The Du Paraquets were our rivals. They drove the Montiliers from Valroyo. This contract was drawn up over 100 years ago, but it wasn't invoked until I tried to overturn my family's exile.
Unpleasant though it may be, the House of Repose is merely fulfilling its contractual duties.
I assume you have a thought or two on this, Josephine.
The Du Paraquets still have descendants under the common branch. If we elevate them to nobility, a Du Paraquet could annul the contract on my life.
That will take time, Lady Montilier. Time during which the House of Repose will be obliged to hunt you.
Will they now? You are exceedingly well informed. You're not to have said you'd heard rumors, at best.
A bit of subterfuge. This contract on your life is an ugly business. One the House of Repose deeply regrets. But this is Orlais. Even an assassin's word is his bond.
I thought you were remarkably well informed about a secret assassin's guild.
We are hardly secret, my dear Inquisitor, just normally much more reclusive. The contract on Lady Montile's life is so unusual, we felt the courtesy of an explanation was in order.
It is appreciated, monsieur.
Your idea to seek out the Du Paraquet to revoke our orders is an interesting one. I wish you luck. I did not come to shed blood today, Inquisitor. Only to speak. Might I pass?
Why warn us about your contract and let us go?
In Orlais, it is only decent to inform those involved in a contract when extraordinary circumstances conspire.
And the guild's reputation would suffer if you ignored the contract. I quite understand.
Thank you, my lady. May we conclude with my departure?
Reluctantly.
Go, then.
Good day, your worship. My lady, I pray we'll never meet again.
Well, I didn't think our meeting would end like this.
We'll deal with these assassins.
I have some thoughts. Let's discuss them back at Skyhold. I'll feel safer with the castle's walls around me.
Do you hear something?
Oh, goodness. Comte Poivert, is that you? Oh, the lock's been broken off. We'll find a saw. I realize the cabinet is quite valuable, Comte, but surely... A locksmith, then? As you wish.
So fucking Orlesian. Alright, so that's not good. The Assassin's League of Orlais is out to kill Josephine because she tried to overturn her family's exile. Lannon, obviously, as was just demonstrated when he let the assassin go, he's inclined to peace and to mercy, but Josephine is his friend, and her life is directly threatened. So when he's given the choice,
How bracing
oh
to
my
be in the
God,
thick of the game
Josephine.
again. The last time I was at Alam
Josephine, do you want to talk about the Assassin's League trying to kill
There
you?
were a dozen affairs, 5 secret
We're just gonna talk about
alliances,
Halam
and a
Sharal?
duel between 2
All right.
chevaliers over the vintage of an Antivan port. But until the Duchess was unmasked, I've never seen the Winter Palace in shock.
Yeah, it was pretty weird.
You don't see the Empress of Orlais almost killed in cold blood every day.
Not so brazenly, no. The game's become increasingly insular in the past few years. Corypheus skillfully took advantage. It's disturbing so few people in the Orlesian court were aware of the Duchess's machinations.
The Empress realized she was in danger.
She's always in danger. Those loyal to her should have practiced more vigilance. But let's not lose sight of victory. Your actions at the ball have secured us allies and favors alike.
I kept dreading I'd drop the wrong spoon or step on a general's foot.
Well done. Feuds that spanned ages have sparked over this.
Really?
Inquisitor never underestimates the enmity of those for whom outrage is a sport.
Anyway, can we talk about the part where you were hunted by an Assassin's League? Can we talk about
I'm
that?
so sorry, Inquisitor. I never thought my family's trading status would trap us in an assassin's plot.
You couldn't have known it would lead to this House of Repose coming after you.
It still shouldn't have slipped past me. I've tracked down the last two paraquets. If they become gentry, they can annul the contract on my life. We'll require a noble from Val Royaux to sponsor them, a judge to provide documents, a minister to ratify them.
It's so like you to take the longest course of action, even when your life is at stake.
I assume you already know everything about this mess.
There is a faster way, Josephine. The original contract on your life is in the vaults of the House of Repose. If my agents infiltrate it and destroy the original, the assassin will have no obligation to chase you.
Liliana, please. I want no more bloodshed over a personal affair.
Don't be so stubborn, Josie. How long will it take you to gather these favors in Val Royaux?
If destroying the original contract will satisfy the Guild, I say we do it.
But I'm sure my plan will work, Inquisitor.
Whatever happens, I'll assign you more guards. The House of Repose won't be idle long.
I appreciate it, but I still believe elevating the two paraquets will solve this. First, we need to perform some favors in Val Royaux. I'd be happy to discuss where we could begin.
No, he does not. He does not do that. Not only it's not obviously from a quest standpoint, it takes so much longer. But it's really it's an Assassin's League. It's his ambassador. He's not gonna fuck around with this. He's gonna do whatever it takes to make sure that she's safe. So he ends up following Liliana's advice, and sending in a spy to get into the House of Repose and destroy the contract. Now let's see. Hopefully, I'm really hoping that Sarah's friendship quest popped. Yes.
Hey you have time? It's not a question, let's go. I've got something I want to do for you. Just come. You won't need your gear and stuff.
Sarah, explain?
Just come on, will you? I haven't wanted to do this with anyone for a long time.
We're eating on a roof.
They're horrible, right? And raisins, ugh. I freaking still hate cookies.
You know, this is about as far from what I expected as we could get.
I got caught stealing when I was little, yeah? You get alienage or worse for that, but the Lady Emerald took me in. She was sick and couldn't have children. I had no parents. It worked out. Anyway, she gets a year sicker, so I ask her about cookies. Because mums make cookies. I can pass that down or something. Turns out, she couldn't cook. She missed that talk with her mom. The ones she made, she bought and pretended. Ah, right. Well, no, she was a bitch. She hid buying them by keeping me away from the baker. She did that by lying that he didn't like me, didn't like elves. She let me hate so she could protect her pride. I hated him so much, and I hated... Well, she died, and I hate pride. Pride cookies. But this Inquisition thing is working out, so I figured I could make some Inquisition cookies? Because then I could like them again. Oh, it's stupid.
You know what? That would be great.
See, I knew. Wait, really? Because it seemed friggin' daft every step to me. Suppose it's not really about them. I hate learning lessons. Makes my stomach hurt. Anyway, I'll throw this rubbish away. Next time will be better, yeah?
Sarah, anytime. Can we get off the roof now?
Oh, yes, please. Smells like bird and dank. This part, not a good idea. Thanks, yeah. Feels good, this.
It took a long time for Lennon and Sarah to really bury the hatchet. Because obviously Lennon, well, in the beginning he was very elfy, as she would put it. He was very Dalish. And she was not a fan of that. But once they got a little closer, they were able to, like, understand each other's perspectives a little better. And they ended up being really good friends. He ended up joining the Red Jennies. Which mystified everyone who knew him. Like, you? Like, really? Richard? Yeah, I know you're a mage, right?
Want a drink? I've a hankering for company. When I was a boy, there were these urchins who roamed the streets near my father's house. One day, they found a dog. A wretched little thing. It came to them for food. They caught it, tied a rope around its neck, and strung it up. Do you know what I did?
Not the fireside tale I was expecting, Blackwall.
Just listen. I did nothing. Not a damn thing. It was crying. I saw the kicking legs, the neck straining and twisting. And I turned around, went inside, and closed the door. I could have told my father, or alerted someone.
It's Mimi.
I didn't.
Off.
I just pretended it wasn't happening.
You said you were just a boy.
I was old enough to know the dog was suffering and that it was wrong. I may as well have tied the noose myself. We could make the world better. It's just easier to shut our eyes.
Nothing worth doing is easy.
Look at you. You would have done the right thing. We're lucky there are people like you in the world. There's always some dog out there. Some fucking mongrel that doesn't know how to stay away.
Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Our heroes strode the winding road.
Let's see, yeah, we've got plenty of time. Alright, let's
Still waiting for your letter of marque or commendation or whatever?
let's finish up Blackwell's quest. go back to find him at his spot, and he is not there. And all he's left behind is a little note on the griffin.
There must be something here.
Inquisitor, you've been a friend and an inspiration. You've given me the wisdom to know right from wrong and, more importantly, the courage to uphold the former. It's been my honor to serve you. And then this dude shows up. Hello, friendo.
The spy master has confirmed it. Blackwall is gone.
Go on. Liliana knows where he is, doesn't she? She knows everything.
She doesn't know everything, yet. Sister Liliana had us search the Warden's quarters. Not much to find, except this. It was missing from last week's reports. I don't know what Blackwall's interest in this particular matter is, but it could be a good place to start.
A crumpled sheet of paper. It looks like it was removed from a recent report to Sister Liliana. Lieutenant Cyril Mornay, one of the soldiers responsible for the Callier massacre of 937, was captured in Leeds. Like the others who were arrested for their involvement, Mornay insists that he did not know who he was assassinating and that he was just following the orders of his captain. His captain, Tom Rainier, is still at large. Mornay is to be executed within the week in Val Royeaux. Alright, we just got back, but I guess we are going to Val Royeaux again. Let's see. We don't have Blackwall anymore, so I guess we'll take Cassandra. Although I'm really not expecting a fight. I love Blackwall's his character arc, his personal quest, his romance path is so good. Like, his romance path has everything, like lies, betrayal, confessions of love on either side of a prison door. Oh, it's so fucking good. I highly recommend Blackwall's romance.
Cyril Mornay, for your crimes against the Empire of Orlais. For the murders of General Vincent Callier, Lady Laurette Callier, their 4 children, and their retainers. You are sentenced to be hanged from the neck until dead. Do you have anything to say in your defense? Very well.
Well, this is grim.
Proceed.
Stop!
A Grey Warden.
This man is innocent of the crimes laid before him. Orders were given, and he followed them like any good soldier. He should not die for that mistake.
Then find me the man who gave the order.
Oh, shit.
Blackwall!
No, I am not Blackwall. I never was Blackwall. Warden Blackwall is dead, and has been for years. I assumed his name to hide like a coward from who I really am.
You, after all this time.
It's over. I'm done hiding. I gave the order. The crime is mine. I am Tom Rainier.
Oh my god! When I first played this game and I got to this part, I literally gasped. Like, oh my god. And there are so many clues, like if you listen to his dialogue, if you listen to, like, especially his dialogue with Varric, there's so much great foreshadowing. God, his personal quest is so good. And his romance, oh, his romance is amazing.
I don't have a concern about these Corypheus or what have you.
When it all cleared, she was still in charge. So what was the point?
The Winter Palace assaulted.
Duchess Florian disgraced.
Okay, let's go confront him. Hey, Black Rainier. We should probably talk. And I really like, there's an amulet of power for him. right here, just in the corner of this dusty cell. Oh, metaphors. Love me visual metaphors.
I didn't take Blackwall's life. I traded his death. He wanted me for the Wardens, but there was an ambush. Darkspawn. He was killed. I took his name to stop the world from losing a good man. But a good man, the man he was, wouldn't have let another die in his place.
Was the bailiff telling the truth? Did you really do those things?
Yes, I did. It's all true. It's time we all took a good look at who I really am. Don't you understand? I gave the order to kill Lord Callier, his entourage, and I lied to my men about what they were doing. When it came to light, I ran. Those men, my men, paid for my treason while I was pretending to be a better man. This is what I am. A murderer, a traitor, a monster.
Would a monster have given himself up? Somewhere along the line, you stopped pretending.
Ah, the drama. So much drama. I am drawn to drama like a moth to flame. I eat that shit for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's probably why it's my second favorite romance.
I have Liliana's report on Tom Rainier.
This is helpful, or at least educational.
Don't blame yourself. We all made this mistake. What do we do now? Rainier has accepted his fate, but you don't have to. We have resources. If he's released to us, you may pass judgment on him yourself.
If it were up to you, what would happen?
What he did to the men under his command was unacceptable. He betrayed their trust, betrayed ours. I despise him for it. And yet he fought as a warden, joined the Inquisition, gave his blood for our cause. And the moment he shakes off his past, he turns around and owns up to it. Why?
He wanted to change. To prove that he'd really left his past behind, he had to face up to it.
Saving Mornay the way he did took courage, I'll give him that. But I can't tell you what to do.
I need to think about it.
Do what you must, but come to a decision soon. This will not wait forever.
Oh, and we will come to a decision. And we'll do it next time. Probably. I guess it depends on... No, I mean, yeah, probably next time. Probably next time.